Next, we've got a rabbit.
What is going on, everybody? I'm here with Stephanie, and we're going to do some testing with our Hardware 4 Tesla Model Y and seeing if it can avoid a bunch of this stuff behind us. And I've done this before with version 11. Now, what's interesting about version 12 versus version 11 is version 11 had an occupancy network, which I'll show you an example of here, but basically any objects on the road were shown as a little shadow, and that's still present in version 12, but it seems the car doesn't actually use that information for anything, if I'm understanding the lead of Tesla's Autopilot team correctly. So we're gonna see if version 12 can avoid some of these different objects, and it's gonna be pretty interesting. Some of them I can hit, some of them I can't. Leave suggestions down below of things you'd like to see, and Hot Wheels guy, I got you on this one. Now, first up, if you've been watching, you know Jowua's been sponsoring the video and helping me with my Cybertruck and everything. So they're first. We're taking one of their sunshades. We're just gonna toss it on the ground and try to run it over. Let's see what happens.
First test here, I will aim for a faster speed, but the car really has a mind of its own. So probably what I'll do is I'll push it up to around 30 miles an hour and then let off the accelerator. I'll let you know what I'm doing. Right now, the system's engaged and the car simply does not want to drive. So I'm going to press the accelerator, get us up to whatever I can, and then I will let off and let the car fully take over. So right about there, I've let off. The car is fully driving and in control here. It is slowing down. It doesn't visualize anything on the road for the Jowua sunshade and runs it right over. That's probably an appropriate response, to be honest.
And don't forget, use the link below to save 5% on high quality Jowua accessories.
Next up, the route show. You have been asking me to do this type of test with a Hot Wheels-like little car for literally years, and I am so happy to finally do it for you. And thank you so much for that dedication. Send me an email. I'll hook you up with a gift card or something, because it's just so much fun to see that. I'm sad that you won't have to comment that anymore after this test. So we have a little Hot Wheels type car, and now I've let off the accelerator, and a Roadster. We want to see if the car sees these, and it is displaying something with the occupancy network, and it's driving around them. Wow. That is pretty wild. I cannot believe it actually detected that Roadster and drove around it. And I want to see if you hold it up like in the air, if FSD will show a car visualization. Yeah, so try to hold it like this. There you go. Nice. So nothing on the display yet. Can you continually bring it closer to this camera up here? Because as it gets closer, it'll look more and more like a car, right? So nothing there. It's visualizing you. Can you face the back of that car to us? No, I can't see a car. Can you try that same thing with the Roadster, please? All right, so there's the Roadster. That's so funny. So nothing on the car. It's just showing Stephanie. And then can you face the back of it to us? Nope. It doesn't show any car visualization on that. Pretty interesting. All right, very impressive stuff seeing it go around the Roadster, but we got to try just the little car as well. I am sure this will not be dodged, but here we go, and letting off. So the car is driving completely on its own now. I actually don't even see it. Oh, there it is. I see it now. The car does not see it and drives right over it. All right, next up, we're going for a cardboard box here. So I'll turn that on. I'm still pushing it, and I let off right there. We'll see what the car does for this. It is slowing and definitely displaying something there with the occupancy network and driving around it. So actually very nice. That was handled really well. Now, of course, we got to make it a little harder. We'll do the box laying down. So I'm pushing it up to speed and let off right there. Car is in complete control. It is deciding to slow down a lot this time. And it's definitely displaying things on there. It is easily able to see this box, and this time it decides to just stop for it. And that's pretty interesting. Oh, it sees two people off to the right, too. I mean, they're well past the curb. Okay. And it's just pushing the box down the road.
Maybe something like a front bumper camera like we have on the Cybertruck could help out in this situation. I wonder.
That's weird. So it displayed it and then decided to just run it over. All right, time for the exercise ball, and this is not going to be static. Stephanie's going to throw it out in front of us at some point. So I'm pushing it up here and letting off. So the car's in complete control. It's kind of up to Stephanie, whatever she wants to do. Wow, she's waiting. And Oh, emergency. It displayed a dog, but it did kind of avoid it. Very interesting. We'll have to do that a couple more times. All right, Stephanie's on the other side of the road now, just eliminating variables. I told her it's up to her. She's gonna try to roll it a little slower, but at about the same time. So the car's already slowing down. It does display her. Oh, she waited late that time, and it basically ignored it. So she waited late enough that the car was able to ignore it. All right, I'm really getting us up to speed here, and now I let off. And the car just chooses to go slower than that. Very nice. Oh, it tried to avoid it, and then it hit it. Oh man, here I'm gonna try to stop it. That was crazy, and now it's telling me this is probably take control immediately, vehicle departing lane, yeah. Next, we've got a rabbit, a real, live rabbit. All right, I've let off the accelerator. Obviously, it's not real, but we'll see how the car does. It's like a small animal test. We did this last time, a few months ago. Oh, right over it. Wow, you just don't even care about that little rabbit. Did it hurt it? And it knocked it over, but I mean, it went under the car. This next item is super dangerous. Imagine some idiot Cybertruck owner got a hitch and he didn't know how to put it on correctly and it fell off in the middle of the road. This thing is wicked and I tested it. This does not fit under the car, so I cannot hit this. But will FSD see a trailer hitch in the road? So I'm letting off the accelerator right now and it's already slowing. Why are you slowing so much? And don't tell me it's the person. She's way off the side of the road and it hasn't done that every time. And yeah, it's not really reacting to that at all. It looks like the tire was gonna hit it. Maybe not. I mean, it definitely was not reacting to it. Yeah. So this is where I stopped FSD, whatever picture you're looking at right now. All right, we got trailer hitch one more time. I had Stephanie back up a little bit more just to make sure she's not influencing the car. And now I've let off the accelerator. So the car is just choosing to go slower, and that's just, it's up to the car. It can kind of do whatever it wants. And wow, it was hitting the brake. And it is, wow, it's displaying something there. Look how little that it's displaying it. Hold on a second. Can you get another picture like you did before? It actually was slowing, and it was displaying something, but it wasn't gonna stop in time. So yeah, it definitely was slowing for that object and displayed something on there, but it wasn't gonna stop in time. And like right now it thinks something is there. So, and now it knows it's not. That's pretty interesting. And again, front bumper camera, front bumper camera, front bumper camera. Because it had a little thing displayed there, a tiny little blob. But it was slowing, but it just wasn't gonna stop in time. All right, what do we got next? Starlink satellite dish, baby. This is so random, but why not? All right, I'm pushing it and let off right there. Car is in complete control. It's slowing. Yeah, it sees that one from far away. Wow. I would say its perception of these objects does seem to be a lot farther back than I remember it being. And it's just creeping right next to it. Oh, it's so close. It's going so slow. And then it still has that object there. And it continues. Very interesting. I mean, it did great. That was fine. And the finale, we have the child mannequin test. We're going to do our best here. We have a better system than last time, and we'll try to go for this at least 3 times, if not more. So let me blast up here. Hit drive, and I'm off. The car is fully in control. Stephanie is ducking back there, and here comes the kid. And it sees it, and it stops for the kid, and the kid dies. The kid had a heart attack from seeing this deadly Tesla come after it. But we're stopped. I've not interfered. I've not done anything. And FSD has decided I'm not going to run over that body, which has been a problem in the past. So, all right, let's try to do this again, and I'll have Stephanie wait a little longer this time. All right, another go at this kid. I'm gonna try to go faster. Stephanie's gonna try to go faster. Turn this on, and I'm letting off right there. So we're going 31. She's gonna wait a little longer, and very easy. The car actually didn't pick the mannequin up until it was in the road. It stops, and then it continues. Okay, I'll take it, I'll take it. All right, here we go. Last moving mannequin test. I do gotta say, the car is doing a lot better than it did last time. And I let off the pedal right there. And Stephanie's gonna wait a lot longer this time to pull that kid out. And she can see the car is slowing down. And yeah, it stopped. We weren't going very fast. It's not that dramatic, but it did the right thing. What do you want? I don't have a paved road, so the car only wants to go a certain speed, but success.